But then we started staying in hotels and that made it better. But then my dad got a taste of Hawaii because he won a trip. And then it was, we're selling the boat. We're going to start going to Hawaii on vacations. So that happened when I was probably a junior.
Were you excited about this shift in?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Hell yes. I mean, the dining was so much better.
Right.
The boys. It was just so exotic. I mean, Hawaii.
And how would that be an annual?
Yes, that was an annual thing. And I have I love Maui. So when all that stuff happened last year with Maui, it was like, no.
Yeah.
Just terrible. I have so many beautiful memories there, as I'm sure a lot of people do. But so that was our...
How did your dad present to the family that we're a Hawaii family now?
He just said, I'm selling the boat. And that's it. You don't question it.
How did he win the trip?
It was a work thing.
Okay.
So I think he outsold some people that he worked with. He works for Coca-Cola.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
I think he won like a sales prize or something like that. Went with my mom. Again, we were left alone to get ourselves to school.
Oh, they went on a school week.
Oh, yeah, on a school week. My grandparents would check in, but we were mostly alone and it was fine.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had no parties. We didn't do anything terrible. Did our homework, got everything done. And he was like, this is it. This is what we're doing forever.
Great.
And it was fine with us.
And always Maui?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maui
Have you
rocks.
been to the other islands or you're sort of so committed to Maui at this point?
I've been to Kauai and Oahu. But Maui's my favorite. It really is. It really is.
And what was a Maui vacation? Was it all beach centric?
Yeah, it was, go to the beach all day. And even when we're bored out of our minds and sunburned to hell, we couldn't leave until my dad was ready to leave. And one year, my sister and I got so sunburned on the first day that it ruined the trip. We had to stay inside for the rest of the trip. They had to just leave us in the condo. Oh, no, it was really bad. We were glowing in the dark. We could not go out in the daytime.
Yeah,
we could
that
only
was my
go out
move.
after 5.
Yeah.
It was terrible. But
You do seem fair-skinned like Josh.
Yes.
And it was a big concern that Josh would overstay his welcome in the sun and ruin the trip for everybody.
Oh, would you do that, Josh?
I mean, not intentionally, but I would get sunburn. I really don't know why our parents didn't just sort of like constantly reapply sunscreen. At some point, someone needs to take responsibility for their child.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would say the same of your parents, Wendi. How did you and your sister get so sunburnt?
Well, yeah, that day was terrible. And we thought, oh, well, we're in the water, so the rays aren't getting us. Well, that's a big, big no-no. And my sister has kind of olive skin, so she tans really well. I don't. I freckle and I burn. But since then I've really been very careful. But it's a problem. And back when I was growing up, skin cancer.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
That's something old people get. Yeah.
And now
it's like, oh, I am old.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, you know when you got it? A long time ago.
Yeah. Exactly. Like you could sit in the dark for the rest of your life and you're still going to get it because of what you did. But anyway,
A long day on the beach. Are you, as a kid, were you somebody, did you like to read a book on a beach or were you always just running around in the water playing games?
There was that. And then when I finally got a Walkman, it was pretty much over. Mm-hmm. I would just listen to my favorite music and isolate myself from everyone and just listen and think about how George Michael was going to be my boyfriend at some point.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us gals had that, had our dreams dashed with that one. But
I like that. The only problem, if he'd have been straight, you all would have dated him.
We all would have had a chance.
Yep.